Oh, hello, and now we are back with the third fight of UFC 280. We're going to be looking at the bantamweight fight between Petr Yan versus Sean O'Malley. And just today it was confirmed by Dana White himself that this is the #1 contender fight. Don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, why not? It deserves to be the #1 contender fight. And this is a fight I did not think I would see, at least at this point, maybe even ever. Petr No Mercy Yan versus Sean Sugar O'Malley. Welcome to the Sugar Show. This fight is insane that it was even allowed, because we have rank 13 versus rank 1. Sean O'Malley never fought or beat anybody in the top 10. I mean, he fought Pedro Munoz, but we saw nothing from that fight. Absolutely nothing from that fight. Oh man. Let's just dive right into it. Petr Yan, he's going to be 29 years of age, boasting a record of 16 wins, 3 losses, 7 KOs, 1 submission. Man, he has a lot more decisions than I remember. 5'7" in terms of height. He's going to be switch stance. I believe the UFC actually wrote him as orthodox, to be honest with you, but he is definitely a switch stance. Going to be 67-inch reach, 1.48 takedown average, not a takedown guy, 61.54% in terms of accuracy for significant strikes, and of course the #1 is going to be the favorite. He boasts significant wins over Corey Sandhagen, Uriah Faber, and Jose Aldo. Now, for Sean Sugar O'Malley, 27 years of age. I thought he was a lot younger than that. I'm not gonna lie. I remember back in the day watching him on the Contender Series. He's going to boast a record of 16 wins, no defeats. He's going to have a staggering 11 KOs, 1 submission, 5'11" in terms of height. He'll have the advantage there. Also a switch stance fighter. He has a 72-inch reach advantage. Then takedown average, not even really worthy or much of note. And he has the advantage in terms of significant strike accuracy. He is the more accurate striker with 62.58% accuracy. So a whopping 1%. Looking at it, these guys are a lot more similar than I thought. A lot more similar than I thought. But we have to note that those similarities for Petr Yan are against higher caliber fighters. Sean O'Malley, as you notice by his significant wins, I put Chris Mutino, I guess. I put Paiva, I guess. I couldn't bring myself to put anyone else on this list. I'm sorry, let's be honest here. The best fight he had, like the highest caliber fighter, is against Chito Vera. He lost. I mean, he didn't lose, but you know, that fight never happened. But looking at it, Sean O'Malley, he's got really good stats, but it's padded. It's padded. He fought cans. But there's nothing wrong with fighting cans if you dispose of them in the way you should. Yes, he fought cans, but he didn't struggle against them. He took them out. He annihilated them. He made them highlights. He did a very good job of it. And he actually has some skills or abilities that people just overlook. He's very talented. Like I said, switch stance fighter. Honestly, if we're talking about exclusively how they swap between stances, I give it to O'Malley. He effortlessly swaps between stances. And he's a power puncher too. I remember when he was fighting Chris Mutino, he was not throwing just regular combinations. He was throwing haymaker combinations, swapping between stances while doing it. Yes, who he was doing against was not impressive, but the fact that he was even goddamn doing it was impressive. But Petr Yan, it's not even like Petr Yan has not fought a long, rangy switch stance striker. Yes. He absolutely has. And he beat them too. Corey Sandhagen. He fought against Corey Sandhagen, and Corey Sandhagen is very similar to how Sean O'Malley is. But now, the thing is that I want to mention about that fight is that fight was 5 rounds. That's Petr Yan's issue. That's his kryptonite. He gives people rounds. He has no problem giving away rounds 1, 2, 3, but then he'll come back really strong and either seek for a finish and throw power shot after power shot or combo after combo. It's not a good idea in a 3-round fight, which is what leads me to the only avenue of victory I could see for Sean O'Malley. If he goes out there and pours it on him. They're both counter strikers. O'Malley is predominantly a counter striker. But if he's able to just go out there and just throw everything he's got against Petr Yan and bank those first couple rounds, he could honestly steal rounds 1 and 2 and then just bide his time for a decision. That's hard. That's going to be hard because I know damn well Petr Yan's not an idiot. He's not an idiot. He's going to press. This fight, I feel, is the fight where he's going to press. I feel both guys are going to press. I feel it's going to be a train wreck. It's going to be a head-on collision. And I think the more sturdier train is Petr Yan. Both are very diverse in their way of striking. But Petr Yan, he's going to be hammering those low leg kicks. We've seen that's been O'Malley's kryptonite. We saw it against the Chito Vera fight. We saw it beginning to formulate in the Pedro Munoz fight, but I felt Sean O'Malley would have won that fight, to be honest with you, had it continued. But regardless, it did not. This is going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a hard fight for Sean O'Malley. I think this might be too soon for him, but I do think he has an avenue for winning. Official prediction, I'm going to say Petr Yan decision. But I'm going to throw this out here. I think there's a possibility we see an O'Malley decision. I feel it's a possibility. A lot of these fights I've been picking decision, by the way. My God. Spoiler if you haven't watched the other episodes. But man, a lot of decisions. A lot of decisions on this. But I don't know, man. I feel there's a possibility that we could see a decision for Sean O'Malley. I feel he has the possibility to keep his distance, strike at him at range, but still be very aggressive. Very aggressive. Petr Yan has amazing striking defense, though. He has a really tight guard, so it's just going to be banking points on the judge's end. I don't think he's going to be able to take him out. But if he lands a shot and takes out Petr Yan, or if he wins by decision, I favor him to beat Aljo or TJ. I favor him to beat both of them. God, I would love to see O'Malley as champ. God, I'd love that. That would be hilarious. Regardless, like I said, official prediction is going to be towards Petr Yan. But, like I said, there's absolutely a possibility that Sean O'Malley could steal this. Regardless, this has been Gomi. Bye-bye.